頭の中が真っ白になってるみたいで、私の弟もふんふんっていうような背中でずっとそんな声を出してたんですけれども、母は全然気がつきませんでした。で、周りの人たちもみんなが水水って言ってるんですけれども、誰も何にも考える力もない、どうしたらいいのか全くわからない。ただつないでる子供の手を引きずったりはしてる。ただそれが無造作にやってるってことがよくわかります。
And I watched the water main blast, and there are a lot of water spreading. The reason why many people are tired and dead was they drank the water, last ship, and drank and died. So around the water there are so many people dead all together. And I witnessed not only men, but cows, horses, the other animals died like like that way. Have you seen the cow or horse die that way? The stomach upward. They died like that. And also, in the story, I watched the Taichan burning, but the real story, as a matter of fact, and I watched the similar door was burning. It's not had fire inside, because there was these rice husks inside, so it got fire. It started, smaller, one by one, little by little, and smoke, not fire, not burning. And it looked so horrible for me. And I noticed something happened. And I watched that many adults were walking, but they almost losing consciousness. They do something, they're walking, they were doing something, but they didn't pay any attention to the dead people, and just walking or keep doing something. It's a very unusual thing for a child.
私たちは山へ逃げることになりまして、山の方へ逃げることになったっていうよりも自然にそうなってたんですけれども、でその山ももうほとんど人がいっぱいで逃げてきてる人とか体中も傷んでる人とかがいっぱい来てまして、で私たちはちょうど上り加減の端っこの方へリヤカーを止め、そして私もちょっと座ったのか寝たのか、そのまま寝てしまったと思います。意識がなくなったのかもしれませんけれども、それからふっと気がついたら救助員じゃないか、あれは何でしたっけ、今でいうボランティアですけど、救護隊の人たちですね。救護隊の人たちがおむすびとお茶と、その日初めて朝からもうどれぐらいの時間が経ったのか記憶がはっきり分かりませんけれども、初めての食べるものと飲むものでした。でそれをもらったんですけれども、私は母が弟をおんぶしたままの弟がとっても気になってて、お母さん、豊ちゃんがかわいそうっていう一言言ったんですね。そしたら母ははっと気がついたみたいで、自分が弟を背中におんぶしてるってことをもう気づいてないような、忘れたような感じでした。それから慌てて下ろして、そしたらもう朝からもうそのままずっとおむつも替えてもらえないので、おっぱいも飲んでないので、もう本当にかすかな声しか出していませんでした。
And we evacuated to the mountain place, and we stayed there and rested for a while. I lost consciousness or slept there. And when I woke up, there were a lot of people, and as volunteer supporters, rescue group people came to bring us some rice balls or tea or something to eat, and we are given those food by those people. I felt very anxious about my young baby brother on my mother's back, and I called her. Please check Yutaka-chan. Yutaka is my brother's name, and she suddenly aware about my brother, and take him back and open his diaper and tried to take care of her. But before then, she totally forgot the existence of my brother on her back.
その頃の10ヶ月の赤ちゃんっていうのはまだ今はもう離乳食始まってますけれども、10ヶ月になればその頃はまだ10ヶ月で離乳食は始まってません。おっぱいだけしか飲んでませんでしたから、おっぱいをあげる、でもおっぱいをあげようとしてもおっぱいが出ないんです。もうみんなとお母さんもこの今見せてるこの人もこのおっぱいを含ませてますけれども、多分出てないと思うんです。みんなショックでおっぱいが出なくなって、そしてもう仕方がないからそのもらったおにぎりを噛んで、弟に食べさせてまして、そのぐちゃぐちゃになった体も自分が頭に巻いてた手ぬぐいをお茶で濡らして、そしてきれいに拭いて、そしてしてたエプロンをおむつにして、とりあえずそれでも泣いてましたけど、それはもう痛かったと思います。
And she started to take care of him, and he was only 10 months baby. So, and there was no baby food there, but only he could be fed by mother's breast milk. But because of the shock, my mother couldn't have any milk. So she decided to chew many times the bowl's rice in her mouth and gave it to him. And also with water, not water, but tea, using the tea, the cloth, she cleaned my brother's body up, and using her apron, which she was putting on, and cutting the apron and made make him using that apron cloth and make him clean.
So we want to allow some time for questions, and we know that Ms. Hanagaki experienced something that was unique in the history of war, and we have her here sharing her experience with us, but we also want to allow some time for questions. So we're going to stop now, and we'd like you to think about some questions that you may have for her, realizing that Ms. Hanagaki is not a foreign policy expert, right? She's not a political science expert. So think about questions that you can ask her related to her experience, and if we want to have a sort of discussion about some of the history, you're welcome to ask me questions, and I'm happy to respond to those. So we can all work together to sort of have a discussion about the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So in other words, you should feel free to ask any questions you wish, but realize that some will be directed to Ms. Hanagaki and some may be directed to me.